Folks, the deck is Dragon Galakrond Priest. The goal is somewhere between a mid-range and value game plan where we have some early game dragons to stabilize the board in the beginning of the game, but then we follow that up with the Galakrond Invoke for Priest, which allows you to generate random minions and keep your hand full going into the late game. So you have the potential to beat down slower control decks while still keeping pace with quick aggro decks. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
Just woke up from a nap, so you'll forgive me if I'm a little bit spacey still. I think against Shaman, generally a Duskbreaker is quite good, right? 3 is a pretty good breakpoint against Shaman, so I'm gonna hang on to that. We also have a fair number of dragons here, so. Dope guy, thank you for the 100 bits. Epic indeed. So we don't know what type of Shaman it is yet. That's great for making sure that the Duskbreaker is active. It could be like Totem Shaman. Replacement for Twilight Acolyte, any dragon? I don't know that you necessarily want to replace the Twilight Acolyte. Maybe Northshire Cleric. It's a good dragon. I think I'm gonna take that off the board just because I don't like it being on the board with the potential for 0 mana spells to buff those up, or even a Totemic Reflection, which wouldn't be great there, but like still kind of concerning. Surprised you're not running Draconic Studies. I actually meant to include that, but I forgot it exists, so thank you for the reminder.
Thy blood be born again.
So what are we cutting for the Draconic Studies? Maybe Renew? Draconic Studies can leave you a dead card in hand? How's that? Like, doesn't it help activate the dragons? Maybe Time Weaver? Time Weaver is probably not necessary, but I want to include the card, so. Also, we got a penguin. Just cut Galakrond for Studies. Now that's big brain. I'm glad I have Twitch chat here to help me with these difficult decisions. Kind of like the opponent's difficult decision to end their turn. What's Brann for? Doubling up battle cries. He's fantastic with Twilight Acolyte and Mindrender Illucia. Oh, it's Big Shaman. I'm sorry, Penguin. Next turn, I want to make sure to get the Kronx down so that I could potentially use the Galakrond to clear. I have to kill the 0 mana thing because, like, Devolve is still a card. Swag! Thank you for that host. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you're doing well. See if we can find a removal spell, maybe. Not exactly what I was looking for. IG Unknown, thank you for the 6 months. Hey, 6 months, you've stuck around longer than most people in my life. Well, now I'm kind of sad. But thank you for that support. Alright. I need to kill the Yashura. Otherwise it's gonna farm me, and I just want to play this next turn because it kills 2 things, which should be the maximum number of things that they had. Not ideal. Remember when you told me not to put Rexar into Secret Hunter? Well, you were right, but I'm leaving it in because it's fun and it wins against mid-range. I mean, sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna fault you for doing that. Yes, Swag, I was setting up at the time, but we can work that out in the near future.
Once upon a time.
Grave Horror is quite large. I don't have a lot of spells, but wait, Grave Horror is quite large. So Yashira's coming down. See, I told ya. Just need to find that wave of apathy. That would be ideal here.
We are all bound to fate.
Should have done this before the Grave Horror, but this is a nice trade here. Opened 4 legendaries from my wild bundle today. Congrats, that's awesome. Oof. Well, at least we can ramp our Cthulhu now. And we can find a Highkeeper Raw. Nope. That is a good draw. I think I've got enough value here. Also, I've got a Tiny Fin, so that's the most amount of value you could ever have. I'm gonna time rip. I need to be able to trade into... Come on, dude! I like Shaman cards. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna keep the Mindrender in case it's Quest Mage. And just full mull everything else. Wave of Apathy isn't bad. Leftmost card was kept. Awesome. Now we just need to not die for a few turns. That's gonna be difficult. Yeah. Looking for Draconic Studies here. That's the one. Just gonna play this for tempo because they might, they hit at least, what, 2 minions off of that? So they might throw an Apprentice down. Seems unlikely though. You think a vanilla 3-mana 4/4 will ever be printed? No, I think that would probably... They would need to have some sort of downside. They haven't really done much in terms of, like, just straight power creeping stats. Which is good for a buddy Boulder Fist Ogre. I mean, that's one of the minions that they hit at least. The problem is if they hit an Apprentice, we just gave them a 0-mana deal 3. Just played a game where my Polkel got screamed back into my deck, and for some reason the effect went away, I didn't draw my N'Zoth, and I got pounded by Big Priest. Yeah, that's how Polkel works. Because Scream says shuffle, so it reshuffles your deck. Okay, at least we found the last minion, and it's not an apprentice, so... I suppose that's the good news. The bad news is I don't really have much to do here. So, yikes. Just gonna go like this. I don't like giving up the coin because it might make it harder to steal their quest, because now we have to wait until turn 8, but I don't like passing there either. I'm very likely to hit something playable, yeah. Well, it's playable, but yeesh. I need to hope their hand is slow as well.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yikes.
I see a vision in the flames. The shadow engulfs us.
Oof. That's a good hit. Okay, we can kill that with the Galakrond. Or steal it with the Cabal Acolyte. Oh no. Oh no. Easy 50-50. I mean, no matter what, we have the Galakrond or the Kronx behind it, right? That might actually be better. Without an apprentice, it's not a very strong waker, and giving them an opportunity to cycle farther might have been a problem. Speaking of problems, that's one. Oh, armor bug's back.
You are too late. His return is nigh.
Okay. They complete the quest here if they want to, but I don't think they have the minions to, like, yeah. Okay. We get Illucia into quest. Unless that's counterspell. Please don't be counterspell. I could play a 1-mana spell first to be safe. Cool. We did it, chat. We did a Hearthstone. I get to keep this, right? Nope. But I still have the time rip, so that's fine. I need to save this for because we know there's a giant in hand.
What is real?
Share your thoughts with the class now.
They don't have cards that do anything here. Probably Ice Block or Explosive. It could be Duplicate, so I want to try and dupe the... Oh my god. We've got Wave of Apathy still, too. Ice Block, Dupe are the most likely, or the most punishing. So I probably just kill that first.
My mind is empty.
Okay, it's Ice Block.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Once upon a time. Thy blood be born again.
I want to set up for a Duskbreaker next turn. This is also quite good.
You can count on me. I'm certified. Victory is yours.
No! No, we had the Temporis again!
For Doomhammer.
The light shall bring victory.
This is a decent turn 1. I think I want to find better value than this.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Alright. It's just good. I'm gonna play this next turn. You play Battleground sometimes. Not usually on stream, though. I think the best dragon for this deck is Kartut Defender. See, it's funny because Kartut Defender isn't actually a dragon. Good boy. Playing these two together is ideal for turn 5. Did you manage to face a Reno Priest with that Mill Warlock deck of yours? Nope. I played more than 50 games through almost 5 hours and saw 0 like actual Reno Priests. I want to make sure I'm playing a dragon next turn. So I think I just want to play this for tempo. I need to find a Duskbreaker. It's not a Duskbreaker. I'm gonna draw for it because my cards are not good right now. Now they're good. Now they're very good. That is a perfectly fine devolve. This is a really good setup into... Yeah, keep it going. Alright. I'm gonna clear just to play around the 0 mana stuff and pave a way for the Cabal Acolyte, I think. So, yeah, let's do this. And this. Next turn, I can go here, here, here if they play something big. I want to have 2 things that can trade into totems in case they play like a thing from below or something. Which I guess the thing from below doesn't, unless they get Taunt Totem here. It's gonna be hard to isolate. Can isolate that. Or not. Okay. 3 out of 4 of these are just kind of fine.
Your mind is not your... Dance, puppet, dance.
We also get good trades on the minions, and I mean, it's not like they can devolve or anything going into these upcoming turns, so just works out. Can try for maybe like Crackle off of this. Because I just need to win the board. I don't know if that helps you. It helps you. On turn 10, I want to go here, here, here. Octosari memes though? Yeah, but like Stormbringer could be anything. Like it could even be an Octosari, chat.
Secret agent coming through. Move outside.
I just want this trade to happen, and I'm fine with it. Lazy Monk, thank you for the 100 bits. Ideally, I would have a Mirage Caller next turn. We know that the other Maelstrom Portal is in their deck, so ideally we get a Mirage Caller into Stormbringer next turn. Potentially after trades, so I could value trade into that.
I am the storm of your demise.
Okay. Swaka, thank you for the 16 months. You rock. Thank you for the kind words as well. Pretty awesome yourself. All right. Here. 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 Which one do we think is the best legendary inside chat? Probably the operative. He's a secret agent after all. Oh good, we got Hogger. Okay, we know that the Maelstrom Portal's in deck, so it's unlikely that they... Is this a Comma Prime? Nice. So it's unlikely that they just kind of wreck our board with the dragon on there. Snack Cup. Thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that support. Sure. Rip Hogger. Alright, let's go here. Actually, maybe start with this. Because I can't play the Galakrond this turn, where I can play this, potentially.
You are too late. This winter is nigh. And with death, you unleash me. Take a punch.
I think that should do it. We get, well, we only get 1 kill off of this next turn. But it's good to have it in hand, and we have the board now. Did you play cribbage back in the day? No, I have never, in fact, played cribbage. Well then.
They will never catch me.
I suppose that is my target for the Galakrond battle cry. I missed out, yeah.
On the wings of evil.
As you deserve. I am beyond imagination. Annihilation. Madness. Job done.
More dragon lackeys.
My hand is too full.
I don't see how we lose from here. Even though they did just get a lot of cards. Unless they hit us with 5 crackles. There's 1 crackle, I don't know. Not a very good crackle. Alright, Druid. I think we want early game in case it's aggro. This looks like early game to me. Hey, welcome, Corb. Glad you made it to a stream. Oh, Odd Druid. What face? Wind Chill Factor. Thank you for the 9 months. Got the Wild Bundle today and got the Rune Spear. Now I can make all the tier 1 wild decks. Fantastic. Great job. I'm proud of you. I'm just going to play this out right now because it doesn't die to the hero power, which is likely what they're going to be doing this turn. I do want to start ramping the Galakrond to get this going, but, well, yeah.
My blood be born again.
That's a good hit.
Be born again.
Now I can coin this out if I want, and it's like a permanent coin on all of my cards, and it gets a free Draconic Studies. That's pretty good. Or I could go coin Draconic Studies first. Actually, No, let's do it this way.
I see a vision in the flames.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Your blood.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, hey, I like mana. I mean, I was gonna ramp myself next turn, so it's perfect. Also, I could kill that if I wanted to.
We are all bound to fate.
I think I want to coin out this guy. This is probably more active, or more important to have active than the, well, we know one of those isn't in deck. I'm gonna play the Lake Thresher here. I could have used this, but I think this is ooh, hey, look at that. This is potentially quite valuable if I hit a, if I ever hit the Cabal Acolyte. To have this cost 0 mana is just good. I want to use this following the Guardian Animals if possible.
Unity,
Sure.
perfection.
Big boy. Hadronox is going to be a problem. Roo-roo! Second one was a little bit better there. But that's, you know, 2 fewer Hadronoxes that they could potentially get. Oh, okay.
Your mind.
50-50? Give me that.
Dance, puppet. Dance.
Irritating.
Move aside.
I don't see a reason to, whenever this minion is healed, I don't see a reason to trade into that. At least I got the Blink Fox. Teacher's Pet seems like a liability with Witching Hour. I mean, it's still a 3 mana for a 3 mana minion, right? With some upside. I don't think you necessarily want to play it immediately following the, the Teacher's Pet, but I don't think that it's that big of a downside to run them both in the same deck. Alright, I'm just going to time rip that, I think. Get some damage to face. I could also play this in case of, no. I should just clear that.
Once upon a time.
This one. We'll play these 2 next turn. I'm a little bit concerned about Hadronox Naturalize. They'll get 4 taunts back though, and I just have the Galakrond, so that helps.
Well played.
Thank you. You are playing Priest. Ugh. I am playing Priest. Ugh.
I am beyond imagination.
Next time I choose what deck I play, I'll make sure to run the class by you specifically first to make sure that you approve. Thank you to legendary patrons Anonymous Toast, IGN Unknown, Fizzle Jizzix, Molly Mock, Justice Crater, and Keenan.